Welcome back to Overtime, ladies and gentlemen. We just got done talking to Yummy Cheese Man about the OCE Championships and how that went down there. And one of the big players here, Alpha Sydney, came out and won. Jake was on their starting roster, one of their top players. And we've got him on the line here. Jake, man, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Always good to talk to you guys. First question, always the first question here whenever we do the 1v1. Jake, tell me how you got into Rocket League.
I was watching Day 9 stream it, and, you know, it was the usual, just like everyone flopping around the field. And I was like, seems like a fun game. So, you know, just got it, convinced a ton of friends to get it, and yeah, started there.
Yeah, that's cool. I know that my first experience with Rocket League was seeing files of it on Reddit, seeing the little, like on the gaming file, they'd have little GIFs or GIFs of it, and like just seeing someone make some nutty save and goal, and I was like, that looks like a weird game. And then some friends recommended it to me, and here I am. It's cool how like the influencers influence us that way. So tell me your emotions. OCE, this is the first season that we've had OCE in RLCS. How did it feel for you as a competitor, as one of the top players in OCE, to know that you were going to have a chance to represent OCE in RLCS this season?
Oh yeah, it was awesome. Just like hearing we had the opportunity, just our team was like, we like need to practice, we like need to make it, because it's just huge, right? Like, you know, it was just really awesome to hear.
Very cool. So talk to me about Alpha Sydney, okay? This team, #1 team right now in OCE. How did you guys form? How did you guys come together? Tell me the story of Alpha Sydney.
So I met Torsus on the ones ladder, and he crushed me for like 7 games in a row. So then I was like, oh, gotta get him on a team. And then Drip was also like pretty active in ones, so we were like, oh, I gotta get him on a team. So then, you know, we like just formed like that, and we just like, you know, really enjoyed each other, good friends, and then yeah, started there. That's
cool. So you guys met on the competitive ladder, and then just continued to play ranked together until Throwdown came up?
Yeah, pretty much. We just like started scrimming. We like would be able to take games off like good teams, and we were like, oh, this could really work. And yeah, Throwdown was a bit after. We played a few tournaments beforehand, but yeah.
Okay, so you guys have been one of the most dominant teams in the OCE region for a while now. What is it that makes Alpha Sydney so strong? What is the best characteristic of Alpha Sydney?
We have a really good work ethic for OCE. We try to scrim like as much as we possibly can. Yeah, I don't know. Probably it. Okay. The game, that helps.
Yeah, the work ethic. I remember hearing Yummy Cheese Man talk about on a previous episode of Overtime where he felt that while some of the OCE lacked some mechanical skill maybe, but they made up for it in rotations and team synergy. How much do you agree with that and feel like that? Is that a big part of what makes Alpha Sydney so strong here, just your team synergy? I feel like that's what you're saying.
EU definitely have better mechanics than OCE, that's for sure. And NA, like, I would agree. Like OCE, we all seem to have like a lot better comms than North America and EU. And at Alpha Sydney, we put a lot of focus on having good rotations, good communication, clean gameplay. So that is like a strength we tried to play for. So yeah, I don't know. Personally, yeah, my mechanics probably aren't as great. Drip and Torso, they'd definitely be equal to.
No, they're fantastic, but I mean, hey, you're a big part of the roster. You're the #1 team here, and you guys getting to go to RLCS. I hear this is your first time coming to the U.S., correct?
Yeah, for me. I think Drip's been.
That's really crazy that you're gonna get to make this trip, and you're gonna get to do it to play a video game in front of a huge audience, in front of thousands of people online and in person. Talk to me about the feelings of knowing that you're gonna get to go and compete and represent OCE in the RLCS finals.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. We have a lot of LANs here in Australia, so playing on a live stage won't be too different to what we're used to. It'll definitely be a much larger scale, especially like live viewers with the, well, like what it was like with Season 2. I don't know, I'm just keen, see what happens. Yeah, no, that sounds like it would be so much fun. I can't wait to meet you. It's going to be a lot of fun. The big question, I think that everybody's on everybody's mind right now, and I got to get your thoughts on it. OCE versus NA and EU. How are you guys going to fare? How do you think it's going to go? Well, I hope we do well. It's just so hard to tell, right? Like, I definitely think Twitch chat undervalue OCE quite a bit, but at the same time, like, if we come last, it's not going to be exactly a surprise. Like anything could happen. Will be very interesting. Like we don't even know, so like, you know.
Yeah, I think you can make a reasonable case on either side of the situation here, and that's why I love that we're going to get to see it. You guys are going to get out here, and we're going to see how you guys compete. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And before I let you go, man, last thing, any shout-outs for friends or family or fans or anything you want to say? The floor is yours.
Yeah, shout out to my mom and dad. Hey, shout out to my friends, and shout out to Drip and Toss for carrying us to, North America. Should be good.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jake, and good luck at the World Championship.
Yep, thank you.
That is Jake from Alpha Sydney. They're always great to talk to the players here on Overtime. When we come back, the 50-50 is back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you remember it, but it was so much fun. I cannot wait to see it. We'll have fun. It'll be right here after the break.